Hi. Oh, it's decorated to the nines in here.
Oh, my mom knows Christmas.
All right. And then, so, just so I'm clear, you guys can have communication through the parenting app.
Yes, and that's
Okay.
the only communication.
And then when you said he came to your apartment, where was that at?
This was of April of 2023 when I
Okay.
was in Westminster.
Okay.
So this was the last one that I was talking about.
So that's just vague enough that it's almost like I can't do anything with it.
Okay.
What I could do is I can definitely write a report for you, document our conversation, this, and then that way we have it on record that he's pulling the shenanigans. Because we don't know if it isn't, like you said, maybe it's court documents. What do you think he would be trying to take you to court for?
So he's very vindictive. He has a narcissistic personality. So he's like trying to dig for stuff like he doesn't agree with our daughter going to through occupational therapy. He doesn't agree with the schooling that she's going through. So I think he's just digging for something to try to, get control over the situation. I don't know. It's very hard to say because there's even a point in the messages that he talks about, my dad. He's like, because the mediator's like, it's only strictly just to co-parent kind of thing, but he's bringing up things like, oh, and your dad, he's getting disability, and I really don't think your dad gets disability, so maybe it runs in the family that you guys are trying to, he's accusing me of thinking that I'm going to get money for Ruby for disability, and I'm like, no, it's for therapy for her, so that it helps her, in the long run kind of thing, and so it's nothing like that, but the messages are just, it has nothing to do with co-parenting. It's just more of arguing, and then even the message from the counselor, you could tell she's like just stressed about her interaction with him. It's just like he's just wreaking havoc on everybody now that he feels like he has control now. And so it's just like, now I don't know what to do because it's like, okay, I'm like, I know I'm at the point where I contact the mediator, like, what's going on kind of thing.
Right.
I know it has to be like a court process, kind of thing. So I'm just like, I don't even know where to begin to reverse him having any say in decision making so that it's just me because, this is...
Well, I think based off of our conversation, you have a pretty good case to take him back through the mediator and, have the court revoke that.
Yeah. Because it's just like, it's been only 2 weeks and it's been stressful. It's been stressful because he's thinking that he has this kind of power now.
Yeah.
And wreak havoc on me, to try to get back at me or however he thinks. And it's just like, you're not looking out for the best interest for her because to basically make us lose our slot for counseling for her. And then, you're wanting to change her school where she's been there for 3 years and she loves her school and they do, it's a nativity. So she loves her school. It's a private school. He just doesn't want to pay for her schooling, like, because support. He wants to change the amount of support. And so he's like, she could go to a public school and get everything, that way. And I'm like, but she's rooted in Nativity for 3 years, and it's a great school, accredited school. And so he's just like, no, I'm going to try to get it so she doesn't go to Nativity and she can go to public school and get the same education. And so I talked to his family about it. I said, this is what's happening, and they're like, no, because they're like, no, she's doing great at Nativity. Why would he want to remove her from that? And so they're like, they told me that he hasn't even paid child support since 2020 and that they have been paying the child support. So it's like, why are you even doing all of this when you're not even paying the support for her? So it's, and I'm just at a loss for words.
I feel for you. I don't understand it because I would want what was best for my child.
Right.
Whether I'm mad at my ex or not, I want what's best for my child,
Yeah.
This is so, I don't get it. It's hard for me to digest why somebody would want to be like that.
Yeah.
But, all right. So can I get your last name?
It's Cruz, C-R-U-Z.
Okay, and then your first name as it
K-R-I-S-T-Y.
All right, and then your birthday.
It is 6/3/80.
And then this is your current address?
Yes.
And the number I called you on is the best one to get a hold of you on? Okay.
Yes.
And then, what's your daughter's name?
It's Ruby, R-U-B-Y. Her last name's Lozada, L-O-Z-A-D-A.
L-O-Z-A-D-A?
D-A, yes.
Okay. And what's her birthday?
Her birthday is January 11th, 2019.
And she doesn't have a cell phone number or anything, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
She won't have a cell phone until she's 20.
You never know how this. I remember picking up my daughter in 3rd grade, and all these kids are walking out of the school and pulling their phones out, and I was like,
No.
And then Angel is his name?
Yes, Angel. His last name's Lozada.
A birthday for him?
His birthday is June 26th what is his birthday? He's 3 years younger than me, so 83.
83?
Yes.
Alright, and what's his phone number?
His phone number, let's see. Is it on here? Okay, here's his information.
This has your address on it.
Oh, it's at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. All right. And do you want me to contact him at all, or?
I don't know. It's hard to say because it could go either way.
Okay.
Because it's just like I want to, I don't know how to, but just figure out how to go to the courts to try to. Do you think that what I have here is good enough to try to get sole decision making?
I can't tell you that with any kind of certainty because that's a whole different realm of law than what I normally practice. Yeah. I don't think it hurts your case at all.
Okay.
I'll get you a case number, and then probably around sometime after the first of the year, the report will be ready for you to get a copy of it if you want.
Okay.
King 582. Can I get a CR, please? Copy, thank you. And then, does he live down in Westminster still, or?
I guess he's over there in South Denver.
South Denver?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what his address is?
Oh, it's on this too. Yeah.
I guess if I would have looked, huh?
It's at the bottom.
Okay.
What was that?
Over by Father's.
Oh.
Alright, there's that for you. Alright, here's that. That's the case number. I'll do some research on it too, but based off of what I saw, I don't see that it necessarily rises quite to that level. Mm-hmm. He's a pencil thin line from everything he ever wanted and going to jail, and it seems like he knows how to ride that line. Mm-hmm. Just based off of what you've been telling me.
Yeah, and it's his. I mean, I don't even know how many cases against him, but just between him and I, there's quite a few.
Okay, and those are all in another jurisdiction?
Nope, Boulder County.
Boulder County?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so he just recently just had one because he violated the protection order.
Okay.
And so they went through that kind of thing, so it's a history. It's a history kind of thing.
All right. Well, like I said, I'll do some digging, and if it ends up changing from what I've told you, I'll get a hold of you probably tomorrow because it's starting to get late now.
Okay.
And then if we can help you with anything else, please let us know.
Okay.
All right.
And so, whatever this package is, do I have to accept it?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't.
Okay, because even if it's like court documents.
So basically, if it's court documents and a process server brings it to you, mm-hmm. All they have to do is just say that they saw you, and they can throw it at your feet. That's fine. Then you're served.
Okay.
If it's something sent through the mail and you want somebody to look at it before you open it, by all means, you can call us.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So, because usually, the last couple times that he's been, serving these papers, it's through, the mail handler.
Okay.
The mail handler is just okay, you got to sign off on it kind of thing. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, no, you have the right to refuse mail.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know if you could give me, so say that I do refuse it. Am I able to, just go to the courts and try to reverse, what has been done kind of thing for the sole decision making?
Yeah, that's something you'll have to talk to a lawyer and the mediator about.
Okay.
But I would imagine that is the process. You have to go file something with the clerk and all of that to get that ball rolling that way.
Okay. Okay. No, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm sorry there isn't much more I can do for you, but I'll make sure and we step up patrols for the next couple nights in the area. Okay?
Perfect. Thank you
What
so
kind
much.
of vehicle does he drive?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Yeah, I don't know what he drives nowadays.
Okay. Well, and if you guys see something suspicious, give us a call. We'll come out and at least drive through.
Okay.
But I'll step up patrols on that for the next, because I'm on tonight and tomorrow night. So,
Okay.
all right.
All right. Thank you so much.
You bet.
But they locked you out.
Oh,
All right. Thank you.
you
Have a
bet.
wonderful evening.
You too.